Burning fat is not magic, and it's definitely not a secret. Burning fat does not require you to have an expensive gym membership, expensive equipment, or even expensive food. Burning stubborn fat requires you to understand the mechanism and how your body works at a cellular level. Today, I want to share with you 3 mistakes you may be making when it comes to burning off stubborn body fat. This is Marina Farook, your nutritionist and transformation health coach from marinafarook.com. Number 1, you are following a senseless diet. If you are following a diet that requires you to eat less and exercise more, you're setting yourself up for some metabolic damage. A nutrition plan that requires you to eat less and exercise more is actually slowing down your metabolism even more. A eat less and exercise more diet plan will cause your body to behave in 4 ways. Number 1, you're going to be hungry and crave foods at all times of the day. Number 2, you will not have energy and you will lack motivation. Number 3, you are going to induce an insatiable craving that cannot be met by eating alone. Number 4, which is most important, when you eat less and exercise more, you are reducing your resting metabolic rate by 300 calories daily on an average. All of this metabolic damage can actually make your fat burn slower and lengthen the process which you have to go to if you follow a eat less and exercise more plan. Your nutrition plan needs to take into account of your age, weight, height, gut health, hormones, medical history, and much, much more. If you are following a cookie cutter type of diet, you're essentially not going to really help yourself out if you want to burn off stubborn body fat. Number 2, you do not know how to cycle your nutrition plan. However strange this may sound, your metabolism is very adaptive and reactive, and it knows exactly what you're doing. When you follow one way of eating for a very long time, your metabolism can actually slow and plateau. This may be one reason you are not seeing any more results if you have followed a certain way of eating in the past. A really good nutrition plan will take into account hormonal balances and will give you a nutrition plan that will actually change every 3 to 5 months. A good nutrition plan will help you to learn how to keep your leptin levels elevated, how to understand your thyroid activity, and how to keep you insulin sensitive. If you are following a regular diet plan which you got online, this is probably not going to work for you. The 3rd mistake is you think that health supplements are unhealthy. You do not understand health supplements, thus you are not using health supplements in your life. Let me make this very clear to you. Health supplements are there to enhance your already balanced nutrition intake. There are so many health supplements out there. If you know and understand smart health supplements, you can enhance and improve your lifestyle, your gut health, and as a result of keeping everything in balance, your body will say, hey, guess what? We have a lot of unwanted fat in the body. We're going to be using fat for energy, and you can burn off your stubborn fat. When you're looking into health supplements, again, you need to find out which one works for you and which one you need to invest in. There are so many kinds of health supplements out there. For example, you may be under-eating protein, and it may be difficult for you to eat animal sources of protein, which then you can supplement with a whey isolate protein powder. If you want to know more about whey protein powders, check the link in the description box. I have explained in my previous video about whey protein powders and how they can be helpful. You may also not be taking vitamins and minerals. Guys, doesn't matter how healthy you eat, your food is void of certain nutrients, certain vitamins and minerals and antioxidants that are no longer in the plants and in our soil. And this has to do with how we're cultivating and how our agriculture industry actually works. Let me give you a really good example. In the past, if you were to eat a bowl of spinach, you can actually meet your daily intake of magnesium. But because of soil depletion, we no longer have magnesium in the soil. Even if you're eating a lot of kale and a lot of spinach, you may not be making your daily intake of magnesium. Certain people actually have a higher need. For example, people with restless leg syndrome, you are running through your magnesium stores very quickly. This is because of how you are genetically made up. If you have restless leg syndrome, you may need a higher intake of magnesium to go along with a very balanced diet. Let me give you another example of importance of supplements. Answer me this. In the last 1 week, did you get 20 to 45 minutes of sun daily? If your answer is no, you are deficient in vitamin D. Vitamin D is so important that it is actually classified as a pro-hormone. This means that it aids your hormones in carrying out daily vital activities in your body. If you are not getting enough sunlight, you need to supplement with vitamin D3 on a regular basis. If you take vitamin D3, you need to take vitamin K2, which is a carrier of vitamin D, to make sure it's going into the right places. These are just 2 or 3 very simple examples, guys. If you're not taking health supplements to make sure that your nutrition plan is complete and balanced, there are going to be many nutritional deficiencies that can actually easily be met. Fat burning is a mechanism. There is a very delicate balance that needs to be met between your macronutrition intake, your protein intake, your carbohydrate intake, your healthy essential fats, and of course, water. Don't forget, you as a human being, you are made up of amino acids, starting from your DNA all the way down to your hair, skin, and nails. Every part of your body needs amino acids, proteins to work and function. You may be under-eating protein, which may be slowing down your hormones and preventing you from burning stubborn fat. Remember, when you eat less and exercise more, you are making lots of metabolic changes in your body. This is why understanding and decoding your body is so important when it comes to setting a good nutrition plan that works for you. What works for you is not going to work for others. What's worked for others is not going to work for you. This is why your nutrition plan and your exercise plan has to be very bio-individual and specific to you. It is a very smart move for you right now to sit down with someone who is a functional nutritionist health coach who can help you to understand how your body works at a cellular level. If you need help understanding how your body works, I have a link down in the description box for you to schedule your discovery session with me, accessible from any part of the globe online. If you'd like to get in touch with me to know more about nutrition and how it can be adapted to your lifestyle, click on the link below and sign up for your discovery session. Lastly, I want to make it clear that burning off fat is not as simple or is not as easy as I'm just going to go walk on the treadmill and burn off what I ate before. That is not how your body works, ladies. You have to understand the fat burn mechanism. You have to understand body composition. What is your body composed of? What is the ratio of your fat to muscle to bone? One thing I always make clear to my clients is the difference between dead fat and responsive or living fat. Fat in the abdomen area is known as living fat. It's responsive and it's reactive. What is it responsive to? Insulin. It's responsive to your carbohydrate intake and the hormone called insulin. I'm going to explain insulin, hormone, and stubborn fat in the abdomen area in the next video. But for now, your take-home message is you need to assess and evaluate your lifestyle. Every small thing you do is either building you up or it's slowly harming you and breaking you down. Use food as raw materials to build your body. Use exercise as a resource to train your brain and body to transform. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, please let me know down below. This is Marina Farook, your nutritionist and transformation health coach from marinafarook.com. I will talk to you in the next one. Take care.